Beloved, do you know that the universe is always listening? Every thought you think, every word you speak, and every belief you hold is a message sent out into the vast, infinite intelligence that surrounds you. The universe does not judge, it simply responds. It reflects back to you the energy you put out. When you learn to speak to the universe correctly, with clarity, belief, and love, magic begins to unfold in your life. Today, let's explore how you can align your words and thoughts with the creative power of the universe and witness miracles unfold. When you speak as if your desires are already a reality, you shift your entire energy field. The universe is not responding to your wishes, it is responding to your certainty. When you confidently declare that something is already yours, you align with the frequency of your desire, and that is when manifestation happens effortlessly. Many people unknowingly speak from a place of lack and uncertainty. They say things like, I hope I can be successful, or I wish I had more money, or I want to find love. While these statements may seem positive on the surface, they carry an underlying energy of doubt. They imply that what you want is separate from you, that it exists somewhere in the future, rather than right now. The universe does not work with hesitation. It works with clarity and conviction. Think of it like placing an order at a restaurant. If you tell the waiter, I hope I get my meal, or I wish for a nice dish, you are not being specific or decisive. But when you confidently state, I'll have the pasta with a side of salad, there is no doubt. You place your order and trust that it will come. The same principle applies when speaking to the universe. You must speak as if what you desire is already on its way, as if you are already living in the reality you want to create. Instead of saying, I want to be wealthy, say, I am financially abundant. Instead of, I wish to be healthy, say, I am vibrant, strong, and full of energy. Instead of, I hope to find love, say, I am deeply loved and cherished in all areas of my life. These statements do more than just shift your words, they shift your energy. The way you speak influences the way you feel, and the way you feel determines the vibration you send out into the world. When you embody the energy of having already received your desire, you send a powerful message to the universe. You are saying, this is my truth, this is who I am. And the universe responds by aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to match that truth. It is important to go beyond just words. Speaking as if it's already done must be accompanied by the emotions that match your statements. You cannot say, I am wealthy, while deep down you feel fearful about money. Your emotions must align with your words. When you affirm, I am financially free, let yourself feel the relief, the joy, and the security of having more than enough. If you say, I am in a loving relationship, let yourself feel the warmth, the companionship, and the excitement of love. Visualization is a powerful tool to help reinforce this practice. Imagine yourself already living in your desired reality. See yourself waking up in the beautiful home you desire, feeling gratitude for the financial prosperity that surrounds you. Picture yourself in a loving and harmonious relationship, experiencing the connection and happiness you crave. The more vividly you see it, the more real it becomes in your subconscious mind, and the faster it manifests into your reality. There is an old belief that says you must see it before you believe it, but the truth is the opposite. You must believe it before you see it. When you carry unwavering faith in your words and your vision, the universe has no choice but to reflect that reality back to you. This is how miracles unfold. Doubt is the only thing that delays manifestation. When you question whether something is possible, when you allow fear to take over, you create resistance. But when you speak with certainty, as if there is no other option but for your desire to be fulfilled, you dissolve all barriers. The universe responds to confidence. A simple yet powerful practice to reinforce this belief is to begin each day by affirming your desires as present truths. Say to yourself, I am powerful. I am successful. Everything I desire is already mine. And do not just say these words. Feel them in your heart, carry them in your energy, and act as if they are already real. You must also align your actions with your words. If you say, I am wealthy, but continue to live in a mindset of scarcity, avoiding opportunities, or feeling undeserving of prosperity, you send mixed signals to the universe. Walk in the energy of abundance. Make decisions from a place of faith rather than fear. Carry yourself as the person who already has what they desire. This is not pretending, this is creation. You are stepping into the reality you want to manifest, allowing it to become your truth before it physically appears. Everything that exists was first a thought, a belief, a spoken word. The world around you is a reflection of past thoughts and beliefs. But when you shift your language and embody your desires now, you are rewriting your future. When you speak as if it's already done, you unlock the secret to effortless manifestation. You remove doubt, you eliminate resistance, and you align yourself with the divine flow of the universe. Doors begin to open where there were none before. People and opportunities show up in ways you could not have predicted. Magic happens when you declare your desires with certainty, trust the process, and allow the universe to work in your favor. So, begin today. Speak into existence the life you want to create. Stand in your power and declare, I am already living my dream life. Because the moment you do, the universe starts working to make it a reality, and so it is. Doubt is a silent force that blocks the flow of abundance, love, and success in our lives. It whispers fears into our minds, making us question whether we are worthy of receiving our desires. It tells us that things might not work out, that we are not good enough, that we must struggle and strive before we can have what we want. But the truth is, doubt is an illusion. It is a habit of the mind, not a reality. And the most powerful way to dissolve doubt is through gratitude. Gratitude is the language of the universe. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present, from fear to faith, from lack to abundance. When you replace doubt with gratitude, you are telling the universe, I trust you. I know that everything I desire is already on its way. This simple shift changes everything. Instead of anxiously waiting for signs that your manifestations are working, you begin to celebrate as if they have already arrived. And when you do this, the universe responds with even more blessings. Many people spend their days unknowingly feeding their doubt. They wake up and immediately focus on what is wrong in their lives. They check their phones and compare their journey to others. They worry about money, relationships, or the future. Every anxious thought reinforces the belief that they are lacking, that things are not happening fast enough, that they are somehow behind. But what if instead they woke up and immediately focused on gratitude? What if the first thought of the day was, I am so grateful to be alive. I am so thankful for this new day, filled with possibilities. Gratitude shifts your energy instantly. It raises your vibration and opens your heart. It removes the heavy weight of doubt and replaces it with trust and joy. When you express gratitude, you are aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance. You are saying, I already have so much and I am ready for more. It is important to practice gratitude not just when things are going well, but especially when doubt tries to creep in. If you are waiting for financial abundance to appear, instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on the abundance you already have. Be grateful for the money that is currently in your life, no matter how small. Be grateful for the opportunities that are coming your way. If you desire love, instead of worrying about when or how it will happen, be grateful for the love that already surrounds you, the love of friends, family, even the love you give to yourself. When you shift into gratitude, you move from a state of waiting to a state of receiving. One of the most powerful ways to dissolve doubt is to create a daily gratitude ritual. Every morning, take a moment to list at least 5 things you are grateful for. These can be simple things: the warmth of your bed, the breath in your lungs, the sun shining through the window. The key is to truly feel the gratitude as you say it. Let the energy of appreciation fill your heart. When doubt arises, immediately counter it with gratitude. If your mind starts saying, "What if things don't work out?" respond with, "I am so grateful that everything is always working out for me." If fear whispers, "What if I fail?" answer with, "I am grateful for every opportunity to grow and learn." By doing this, you train your mind to focus on faith instead of fear. Another powerful practice is to express gratitude in advance. Instead of waiting for your desires to manifest before feeling grateful, start feeling grateful now. If you are manifesting a new job, say, "I am so grateful for my amazing new job that aligns perfectly with my passions." If you are calling in love, say, "I am deeply grateful for the beautiful, loving relationship that is now entering my life." When you express gratitude as if your desires have already come true, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Gratitude also shifts how you experience challenges. Life will always bring moments of uncertainty, but when you choose to see every situation through the lens of gratitude, you transform obstacles into stepping stones. Instead of seeing delays as disappointments, you can say, "I am grateful for divine timing. Everything is unfolding perfectly." Instead of seeing difficulties as failures, you can say, "I am grateful for this lesson. It is making me stronger and wiser." Gratitude is not just a practice, it is a way of living. It is a commitment to seeing life as a gift, to trusting that everything is happening for you, not to you. When you replace doubt with gratitude, you become a magnet for miracles. Your energy shifts, your faith strengthens, and the universe moves mountains to bring your desires to life. Every time you find yourself doubting, pause and find something to be grateful for. Let that gratitude fill your heart. Say it out loud. Feel it deeply. Trust that the universe is always listening, always guiding, always supporting you. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more reasons you will have to be grateful. This is the magic of life. And it all begins with a simple, heartfelt thank you. The words we speak hold great power, shaping our reality and influencing the course of our lives. But words alone are not enough. The true magic happens when our emotions align with our words, when we speak from a place of deep belief, certainty, and inner knowing. It is not just about saying the right things, it is about feeling them as truth in every cell of your being. Many people affirm abundance while secretly feeling lack. They say, "I am wealthy," but deep inside they worry about bills. They affirm, "I am loved," but inside they feel lonely or unworthy. This disconnect creates resistance. The universe does not respond to empty words. It responds to the energy behind them. If your words and emotions are not in harmony, you are sending mixed signals, and the results you desire cannot manifest as effortlessly as they should. Think of your words as seeds. When spoken with true belief and emotion, they take root in your subconscious mind and blossom into reality. But if doubt, fear, or contradiction creeps in, it is like pulling those seeds out before they have a chance to grow. This is why aligning your emotions with your words is essential. It is the missing key that transforms affirmation. The first step is awareness. Begin by noticing how you feel when you speak your desires into existence. If you say, "I am successful," but feel anxious or unworthy, take a step back. Ask yourself, do I truly believe this? Do I feel it in my heart, or am I just saying the words? Awareness allows you to recognize where your energy is misaligned so you can correct it. Once you are aware, the next step is to bridge the gap between your current emotions and the emotions you want to feel. If saying, "I am abundant," feels false or forced, soften the statement into something you can believe. Instead of "I am rich," say, "I am open to financial abundance flowing into my life." The key is to speak words that resonate with you so that you can truly feel them. Emotion is the fuel behind manifestation. When you say an affirmation, pause and allow yourself to feel the reality of what you are speaking. If you are affirming love, close your eyes and imagine being surrounded by love. Feel the warmth, the connection, the deep joy of it. If you are affirming success, imagine yourself achieving your goals, experiencing the pride and excitement. Let the emotions flood your body as if the outcome is already yours. The more you feel it, the more real it becomes in your subconscious mind, and the faster the universe moves to make it a reality. One of the most powerful ways to align your emotions with your words is through visualization. When you affirm something, visualize it in vivid detail. See yourself living the life you desire. Feel the joy, the excitement, the peace. Let your entire body experience the reality of your words. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between real and imagined experiences. It responds to emotion. The stronger the emotion, the faster your desires materialize. Another way to align your emotions with your words is through gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibrational state you can be in, and it amplifies the power of your words. When you affirm something, immediately follow it with gratitude, as if it is already done. If you say, I am attracting financial abundance, follow it with, I am so grateful for the unexpected blessings and opportunities that are coming my way. Gratitude removes resistance and shifts your energy into a state of receiving. You must also be mindful of the words you speak throughout the day. Many people affirm positivity in the morning, but spend the rest of the day speaking words of doubt, frustration, or lack. They say, I am abundant, but later say, I can't afford this. They say, I am healthy, but later say, I always get sick in the winter. The universe listens to everything you say and feel. Make sure your words align consistently with what you truly desire. Your environment also plays a role in shaping your emotions. Surround yourself with people, music, and activities that uplift and support the emotions you wish to cultivate. If you are manifesting love, spend time around people who embody the love you desire. If you are manifesting success, immerse yourself in stories of people who have achieved what you want. The energy you expose yourself to will influence your own emotional state. Finally, trust the process. Aligning your emotions with your words does not mean you will never have moments of doubt or fear. What matters is that you do not dwell in them. If doubt arises, acknowledge it, release it, and return to a state of trust. Remind yourself that the universe is always responding to your energy, and the more you embody the emotions of your desires, the faster they will appear. When your emotions and words are in perfect harmony, you become a powerful creator of your reality. You no longer just wish for things, you expect them. You no longer just hope for change, you embody it. And as you align more deeply with your desires, the universe moves in ways that seem magical. Opportunities appear, doors open, and miracles unfold. This is the power of alignment. This is the secret to turning words into reality. There is a divine order to life, a natural rhythm that guides the unfolding of our dreams. Yet so often we disrupt this rhythm by clinging too tightly to our desires, by worrying about when, where, and how they will come to us. We ask, but we do not let go. We hold on with doubt, impatience, and fear, not realizing that true manifestation happens when we trust enough to release our grip. Asking is the easy part. We all have dreams, intentions, and things we long for. We set our goals, visualize our desires, and affirm them with conviction. But what happens next? Many people make the mistake of asking and then constantly questioning whether their request will be answered. They obsess over the details, checking for signs, feeling frustrated when results do not appear immediately. This attachment creates resistance, blocking the very things they wish to attract. When you plant a seed in the ground, you do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You trust the process. You water it, give it sunlight, and allow nature to take its course. The same is true for your desires. When you ask, You are planting a seed in the universe. Your only job is to nurture it with faith, positivity, and inspired action, then let go and trust that it will blossom in perfect timing. Letting go does not mean giving up. It does not mean you stop caring about your dreams. It means you release the need to control every step of the journey. It means you shift your focus from when will it happen to I know it is happening. It is about moving from doubt to certainty, from fear to peace. One of the most powerful ways to let go is to cultivate a deep sense of trust in the universe. Remind yourself that everything is always working in your favor, even when you cannot yet see the results. Think about times in your life when things fell into place in ways you never expected. Remember moments when a delay turned out to be a blessing, or when something even better arrived instead of what you originally asked for. The universe has a perfect track record of delivering exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Trust that it is working for you now. Another way to let go is to shift your energy from wanting to already having. When you want something too desperately, you send out a signal of lack. But when you embody the energy of already having it, you attract it effortlessly. Instead of saying, I need this to happen, say, I am grateful that it is already on its way. Feel the joy, peace, and gratitude as if your desire is already fulfilled. Live in that vibration and the universe will mirror it back to you. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to surrender. When you are grateful for what you already have, you send a message to the universe that you are abundant, that you trust life, that you are in alignment. Gratitude opens the door for more blessings to flow in. Each day, take a moment to give thanks. Not just for what is already manifested, but for what is coming. Say thank you for the opportunities unfolding before me. Thank you for the unseen forces working in my favor. Thank you for the miracles that are already on their way. Letting go also means releasing attachment to how your desire will manifest. The universe has infinite ways of bringing your dreams to life, ways you may not have even considered. If you focus too much on one specific path, you might miss the unexpected opportunities that are opening for you. Stay open, flexible, and willing to be surprised. Know that what is meant for you will never pass you by. One of the greatest lessons in letting go is learning to embrace the present moment. So often we delay our happiness, thinking we can only feel joy once we get what we want. But the key to manifesting with ease is to find happiness now. Love where you are while you move toward where you want to be. Trust that each step, each moment is leading you closer to your desires. If you ever find yourself feeling anxious or impatient, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I have asked, the universe has heard me. I now release this desire into divine hands. I trust, I allow, I receive. Repeat this as often as needed and feel the peace that comes with surrender. When you master the art of asking and letting go, you step into a powerful flow where things happen effortlessly. You stop forcing, chasing, and doubting. Instead, you move with confidence, ease, and faith. And as you do, you will find that the very things you once longed for begin to appear, often in ways more beautiful and perfect than you ever imagined. The words you speak shape the world around you. Every thought you think and every word you utter carries energy, creating the reality you experience. But so often, people unknowingly use words of lack, words that reinforce limitation, scarcity, and struggle. These words become affirmations, repeating patterns of lack and keeping abundance at a distance. If you truly want to welcome prosperity, love, and joy into your life, you must remove the words of lack and replace them with words of abundance. Listen to yourself carefully. Do you ever say, I can't afford that? I'm always struggling. or nothing ever works out for me. These phrases may seem harmless, but they send powerful messages to the universe. Every time you affirm lack, you strengthen its presence in your life. The universe listens to the energy behind your words and responds accordingly. If you constantly speak of struggle, you will find more struggles. If you talk about how hard life is, life will continue to feel hard. But there is another way. You can choose to speak a different reality into existence. You can shift your language from scarcity to sufficiency, from doubt to confidence, from limitation to endless possibilities. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," say, "I am open to new ways of receiving wealth." Instead of "I never have enough time," say, "I always have time for what matters most." Instead of "things never work out for me," say, "everything is unfolding for my highest good." This shift may seem small, but its impact is profound. Words create energy, and energy attracts experiences. When you speak in a way that aligns with abundance, you open doors to new opportunities, new blessings, and new ways of being. One of the most powerful ways to remove the words of lack is to replace complaints with gratitude. Every time you feel the urge to say, "I don't have enough," pause and find something you do have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present, and what you appreciate expands. Instead of saying, "I'm so tired," say, "I am grateful for the rest I will receive." Instead of "I hate my job," say, "I am grateful for the opportunities this job provides while I move towards something greater." Gratitude transforms lack into abundance. Another way to eliminate words of lack is to become mindful of self-talk. Pay attention to how you speak about yourself. Do you say things like, "I'm not good enough, I always mess up," or "I'll never succeed"? These words create self-imposed limits, reinforcing negative beliefs that hold you back. Instead, speak to yourself with love and encouragement. Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I am worthy and capable." Replace "I always fail" with "I am learning and growing with every experience." The way you talk to yourself shapes your confidence, and confidence attracts success. It's also important to be mindful of how you speak about money. Many people carry deep-rooted beliefs about scarcity when it comes to finances. They say things like, "Money is hard to come by," "I'll never be rich," or "I just can't get ahead." These words create a reality where money feels elusive, but money is simply energy, and energy responds to the way you think and speak about it. Instead of saying, "I never have enough," say, "Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways." Instead of "I can't save money," say, "I am becoming a wise and abundant steward of my finances." Speak as if wealth is already part of your reality, and watch how your relationship with money begins to change. The words you use about relationships also shape your experience. If you say "all the good ones are taken" or "love never lasts," you reinforce a belief that keeps love away. Instead, speak as if love is already in your life. Say, "I am attracting a loving and supportive partner," or "my relationships are filled with joy and harmony." When you expect love, you invite it in. Being intentional with your words does not mean ignoring reality. It means choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. If you are facing a challenge, instead of saying, "This is impossible," say, "I am open to solutions." If you are feeling stuck, instead of saying, "I don't know what to do," say, "The right answers are revealing themselves to me." By shifting your words, you shift your energy. And by shifting your energy, you change your life. The transformation begins with awareness. Start by noticing the words of lack that creep into your conversations. When you catch yourself using them, pause and reframe. Replace them with words that empower and uplift. Speak as if your dreams are already coming true. Speak as if you are already abundant, already successful, already loved. As you make this shift, you will notice something extraordinary. Your outer world will begin to reflect your inner language. Opportunities will appear where there were once obstacles. Money will flow more easily. Relationships will deepen. Peace will replace worry. What once seemed out of reach will become attainable. The universe is always listening, always responding. Speak the language of abundance, and abundance will answer you. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is the energy that creates, heals, and transforms. When love is your guide, your life takes on a new depth of meaning. Every choice, every thought, every action becomes infused with kindness, compassion, and a deep sense of connection. The world reflects back to you the love you give, and suddenly life flows with ease and grace. Too often people let fear guide them instead. They make decisions based on doubt, scarcity, or the fear of being hurt. Fear builds walls while love builds bridges. Fear keeps you stuck, but love sets you free. When you choose love over fear, you begin to experience life from a place of abundance rather than lack. You stop worrying about what could go wrong and start trusting in the beautiful possibilities that are always unfolding. Love begins within. You cannot truly give love if you do not first give it to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, how do you speak to yourself? Do you greet yourself with kindness, or do you criticize? Self-love is the foundation for everything. When you treat yourself with patience and understanding, you naturally extend that same love to others. Instead of saying, I am not enough, say, I am worthy just as I am. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, forgive yourself and allow yourself to grow. Loving yourself means listening to your needs. It means setting boundaries where necessary, choosing relationships that uplift rather than drain you, and allowing yourself to rest without guilt. When you make decisions from a place of self-love, you invite more love into your life. The people you attract will reflect the way you treat yourself. If you honor and respect yourself, others will too. Once love fills your own heart, it naturally overflows to the people around you. Every interaction is an opportunity to bring more love into the world. A simple smile, a kind word, or a small act of generosity can change someone's day. Love is not just about grand romantic gestures. It is in the little things. It is in listening with presence, in offering encouragement, in being patient when someone is struggling. When love is your guide, you choose understanding over judgment. Instead of reacting with anger when someone hurts you, you look deeper. You recognize that hurt people hurt others. Instead of seeing an enemy, you see someone who is struggling just like you have struggled before. This does not mean you tolerate mistreatment, but it does mean you approach life with a heart that seeks peace rather than conflict. Love also guides you to release the past. Holding on to resentment weighs down your spirit. When you forgive, you do not excuse the behavior, but you free yourself from carrying the burden of pain. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It is a declaration that you choose love over bitterness, peace over suffering. Choosing love also means trusting the journey. There will be moments of uncertainty, times when things do not go as planned. But when you let love be your guide, you trust that everything is unfolding as it should. You stop forcing outcomes and start allowing life to flow. You understand that delays and detours are not punishments, but redirections towards something better. Love teaches you to embrace life fully. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you appreciate the beauty in the now. Instead of postponing joy, you celebrate the simple moments. A sunrise, a kind conversation, a quiet evening filled with gratitude. The more you align with love, the more miracles appear in your life. Opportunities unfold effortlessly. Relationships deepen. Peace replaces stress. Love is not just an emotion. It is a frequency, a way of being. And when you operate from that space, the entire universe supports you. So let love be your guide. Let it shape your words, your actions, and your thoughts. Let it lead you toward healing, connection, and joy. Trust that when you move with love, you are always on the right path.